Hi, I'm Jonathan Ramos with the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway alongside two-time track champion Cole Williams. Cole, so glad to have you back here.
I appreciate it. Love this place.
Well, I got a question. How do you get around a track that's so treacherous and daring like this?
Well, Nashville is very tricky, and I think the best way to kind of describe it is kind of walk through it. So let's go check it out.
All right, Cole, we went from 3 degrees of banking on the front stretch to 18 degrees into turn 1. Talk to me about this approach.
Yeah, Nashville, it's very unique compared to most tracks we go to. With the progressive banking and whatnot. I feel like the fast guys, a lot of us, especially me, we kind of go in more on this top hash mark. And I mean, this is one place that you just drive in super deep compared to anywhere else. You're actually turning the wheels into the corner and still on the gas. But initially you want to get in here and almost dime that corner, get up a little bit through the middle there, and then get a nice straight shot off. But the place really narrows out. And if you don't get your corner and the car straight enough, I mean, you can find that wall really fast here.
What I think is really cool, Cole, is how multi-groove this track turns into. Sometimes in practice you mentioned that you'll be up here in this second groove.
Yeah.
But by race time you guys are sealed to the bottom, and then sometimes you'll drift up. But the bottom lane is really rough compared to this second groove. Would you agree?
Yeah, this place, that's the kind of unique about this place. There's so many characters, so many bumps. So that's what we were just talking about earlier, is there's a bump right there off the 2 that everyone's like, it's a treacherous place. Especially like on the start of a race, everyone's pressures are really low. Man, you bottom out so hard right there. But you want a car that runs that second groove really good to the center corner, because man, it really narrows out coming off a 2 here. And off of 2, if you don't get a nice straight shot, man, you get that wall super quick.
For the casual fan, you may be seeing this racetrack and say, oh, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. They look exactly the same. They must be the same. Is there a difference? And if so, where?
A huge difference. And as we kind of mentioned, coming off of 2 over there, it's just the wall's a lot closer here than 1. And for some reason, the rubber, it seems like there's so much more grip on the lower side here. So you actually kind of take a lower approach here, and you kind of want to get to the bottom a little bit faster here than you do through 1 and 2. Where I was saying you kind of open your entry and even your center through 1 and 2, you almost kind of hug this yellow line. And as we get through the corner, you'll see there's so many more bumps right there through 3 and 4. I mean, it can rock your head through there, especially when you're doing 100, 150 laps as we're going to do next Thursday. As
a driver, do you feel those G-forces? Do you feel just the force just going right up to your stomach?
You know, people always ask me that. I feel like, yeah, the G-force is there, but it's kind of one of those things, once you do it over and over and over again, you kind of get used to it. So when you're out of the seat for a little bit and you get back in, it's like, whoa, there's a lot of G-forces here, but you get back in the rhythm again.
Man, we're in the middle of 3 and 4. You could feel the banking in your feet, but what's really cool is how this part of the track shades right away.
Yeah, it does. And that's the one thing about this place is, man, qualifying is crucial, especially through 3 and 4 here, is you want to be last, because that's usually when the sun's starting to set, and this turn is the first one to shade. And the later you are, the more grip sometimes you can get in qualifying. That can make the difference from being first or second in qualifying.
So do you have to change your approach up during the race, including if it's a day and a night sequence in 3 and 4 compared to the first couple of laps here?
Yeah, it just depends how your car's running. A lot of times, I mean, it's bottom dominant here. Now, you might move the car up a little bit, about half groove, but you really want to stay down here as much as you can, because you can be vulnerable if there's another good car behind you here. Actually, if you have a really good turning car, you can almost hit the apron coming off of 4 here, and that's when you know you got a good car, is when you can do that and the car just shoots off the corner off of 4. And after that, that's a full lap around Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway.
Well, that's pretty cool. You do 150 of those on Thursday. You're going to get one of those great looking guitars. What do you think?
I love it. I've always loved the guitars here. That's kind of the thing that Nashville's known for. So that's what keeps us coming here and urging us to come and win these races. So I'm anxious for it.
That's awesome. Well, race fans, you get to see Cole Williams compete Thursday, June 27th here at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway.